外国人たちが日本を離れて一番恋しくなったもの、それは寿司でもアニメでもありません。安心感でした。日本では電車で寝落ちしても平気、夜道を一人で歩いてもそこまで怖くない。落とした財布がそのまま戻ってくることさえあります。でも母国へ帰った瞬間、また周囲を警戒する生活に戻った。そんな声も少なくありません。日本にいるとき、自分はこんなに安心していたんだ。そう気づいてしまった外国人たち。今回は日本を離れた後に感じた安全の違いについての海外の反応を見ていきましょう。
If you're a woman traveling to Japan, I was there for a whole month and it was the best experience of my life. If you want to go solo traveling, I highly recommend Japan to start off your travel adventures. I did not ever feel unsafe at all. Like as a solo female traveler, I felt so safe when I was there in Japan. As long as you're not going out with strangers and you're just very cautious about like what you're doing, you're good, I'm telling you. These people, I feel like they go above and beyond to help you. They approach them and ask them. They are willing to help you. They literally go above and beyond to the point where, like, say, whenever I'm lost at a train station, they will literally miss their own train station, walk me to my station and tell me, oh, I wanted to make sure you got to your platform safely. Like, I felt safer in Japan than I did in Australia. So I don't know a lick of Japanese except from anime. All I know is like arigatou gozaimasu, sumimasen. Like as far as my vocabulary goes, very easy to get around. People are very nice, people are very patient with you. I was using Google Translate like literally every single day and put the audio to them and then they just say whatever it is and then it will translate and then that's literally how I was getting by. There's like that feature on Google Translate where if you're, say like you want to buy like food or something, you want to see what the ingredients are, then you can take a photo of it. It will just translate it all. So it's very easy. Honestly, I find it so easy. And then the stuff it's in Japanese, but it's sometimes we'll have the translation in English, like say transport, like platforms and like stuff like that. So very user friendly. Definitely recommend.
続いてはイギリス人女性の体験です。彼女が驚いたのは深夜2時に一人で街を歩けたことでした。しかも不安や恐怖をほとんど感じなかったそうです。日本では当たり前のように見える光景ですが、彼女にとってはとても衝撃的な体験だったようですね。それでは実際の反応を見てみましょう。
I think Japan is the best country for solo female traveling. Obviously, you still have to be aware of your surroundings and keep your wits about you. But in general, you can walk down the street at 1 a.m. here and not feel scared, not have to cross the road because of anyone, generally speaking. I remember my first time here when I was 18 and I went to McDonald's at like 2 a.m. because I was jet lagged. I walked down this busy street and there was a few drunk people around, but just so different to London. If I lived in central London, there is no way I would go to McDonald's at 2 a.m. by myself because I know there'll be so many drunk people. People would try and call out at you, maybe harass you a little bit. But over here, you really don't get that. I think it is less safe for foreign men, not in a violent way, but as in you could easily get your money stolen. There's been so many stories of my friends where they've gone out in Shinjuku or Ikebukuro, and you have to be careful of the people inviting you into their bars. Usually target groups of men because the men want to go in and see young Japanese girls and have a chat with them, but then they steal all the money off your bank card. My friend has a story where him and his mate went out in Shinjuku area. They got invited into this bar and they were like, oh, you can drink 2,000 yen or whatever price it was. And they went in, they gave them one drink. They both don't remember the rest of the night. They got drugged. Both had money stolen off their cards. My friend had 8 grand taken off his card. They basically charge you 8 grand instead of the price for a drink. If you are a solo man traveling Japan, careful where you go in Tokyo. As a female, honestly, you just have to be aware of creepy old men. They might give you a lot of stares, but generally, people won't come up to you because they don't speak English. Yeah, you're pretty safe. I travelled around in summer. I had a run-in with one guy who was asking to take me to a hotel. It was awful, but I was never really at the threat of violence. Luckily, he wasn't a violent man. Generally speaking, you don't really get violent men, you just get creepy men here.
日本やアジアでは犯罪や反社会的な行動に対してしっかり非難や処罰がある。でも西洋ではそうした部分に少し甘いところがある。そんな意見も見られました。安全というものはこうした社会全体の意識の違いから生まれているのかもしれませんね。それでは続いて 次の女性の体験も聞いてみましょう。
I realized one big thing why I love being in Japan over any other countries at the moment is that I feel freaking safe here. I can go out 3 a.m. in the morning, like midnight, and I can just get home safely. Like, I feel so freaking safe. Bear in mind, I'm not going to kabukicho and like shady areas, like, you know, host and like hostesses, like normal places. I feel safe as a woman, and I was shocked when I saw a woman out there in the street, you know, 2 in the morning, 2 at midnight, and they're just chilling. I feel safe here. Like, I never get catcalled here. And compared to the UK, the West, yes, I was being catcalled since I was 12, 13. Nice Asian rack and so on. I think it's a compliment. Do you know how scary it is to have a truck behind you, following you, and saying like hop on, like come on, get on and stuff like that. So I just realized a big thing why, as a woman, for me, a number one priority is security and safety. Of course there's shady stuff in Japan as well. You can't say all Japanese people are good and they're all nice. Just be smart, okay? Be smart and you'll be fine in Japan. But like honestly, I left my phone here like in the shop twice and I always got it back. I can leave my bag in a restaurant to save my seat and nobody will take it. Something I would like to add is that more of like a collectivist society, you are more considerate and you do not want to commit crimes because you're going to stick out like a sore thumb. And one thing I learned, people are actually respectful here. They're respectful towards things, towards people, and I love that. Remember, Japan is not heaven. There's like lots of dark shit going on as well, and I can go on forever, which I talk about in my YouTube channel, but like, this is the main thing. Can't we create a more safer like society for men and women? Like, men don't even feel safe, let alone a woman. Please. Hope we can raise awareness that even in this day and age, women do not feel safe. I even read a study in the UK, like 90% of women in their lifetime, they get SA'd. Should it be normalized? No. I hope we can make it more of a respectful, civil society. People can feel safe. But also, I'll get to Chikan in Japan like in the next video maybe. But take care.
続いてはボリビア出身の女性です。とても素敵な笑顔の女性ですよね。日本で夜道を歩きながら安心した表情で笑っている姿がとても印象的でした。夜に一人で歩けることがこんなに安心なんだ。そんな気持ちが彼女の表情からも伝わってきます。それでは実際の反応を見てみましょう。
Oiga, yo vivo en Japón, soy boliviana. Son la 1:30 de la madrugada acá. Estoy volviendo caminando a mi hogar. Siempre me preguntan, ¿qué es lo que más te gusta de Japón? Y es esto, mi gente. Miren esto. Todo es limpio, todo es tranquilo. Me siento segura. Es de madrugada y puedo caminar de la estación a mi hogar sin inseguridades, porque nunca me pasó nada acá. Y si Dios quiere, nunca me pasará. Así que siempre que me pregunten les mostraré este video.
続いてはとても美しいイギリス人女性です。日本にいる時の彼女はどこかさらに魅力的に見える気がしますね。やはり安全な環境だからこそ自然と表情も明るくなるのかもしれません。そして彼女が語っていたのは日本の安全さだけではありませんでした。便利さ、そして想像以上にリーズナブルな物価、その暮らしやすさにも驚いていたようです。それでは彼女の反応を見てみましょう。
Difference in my life as a girl living in Japan versus a girl living in England. In England, the night is either dangerous or cold. Because I live in the countryside in England, if you're just going to walk at night, it can be a little bit dangerous, whether that's the weather, nature, or some crazy person. But in Japan, everything's pretty well lit and well monitored and safe generally, so I can go out at night, go to the konbini, or just go on a random walk. The second thing I would definitely say is like self-care and maintenance. In Japan, if I want to get my hair done, nails done, toenails done, eyelashes done, everything, it costs you about 150 quid in 1 month. In England, just the hair alone is like 300 quid or 300 pounds, so it's a stark difference. It's a lot easier to take care of myself and keep up with this kind of thing. I do like how in England we will literally go to the convenience store, the supermarket, no makeup, crazy hair, doesn't matter. You know, we don't really care about that. In Japan, sometimes I feel like I have to do a full face of makeup in my hair just to go to the convenience store or like just to nip out. It does feel like a little bit more pressure to look pretty and put together all the time because that's the standard that most people here hold themselves to. But in England, it's kind of more chill. But you can get around this by just wearing a hat and a mask. No one knows who you are then.
そしてここで再び治安の話に戻りましょう。次は自転車の鍵についてです。海外では自転車にしっかり鍵をかけるのは当たり前。場所によっては数分目を離しただけで盗まれてしまうこともあります。ですが日本ではその感覚に驚く外国人も少なくありません。それでは実際の反応を見てみましょう。
One of the most amazing things about Tokyo and Japan in general compared to the UK is the fact that they can just leave their bikes out without locking it, and there's no issues with getting robbed. Like literally everywhere you see, there will be bicycles parked outside. Even a motorbike. What? Look at all the unlocked bicycles. There's a lot of bicycles just by the side of the road here. This one is like for a family, and they're just out here without any locks. Such an incredibly trusting society, honestly. You left your bike unlocked in the UK anywhere, in London, in Glasgow, it would be nicked straight away with a saw.
続いてはアメリカ人女性の感想です。彼女が驚いたのは日本の清潔さと静けさでした。街はとても綺麗で、電車の中も落ち着いていて騒がしくない。そして何より人との距離感やマナーの良さから自分がちゃんと尊重されていると感じたそうです。さらに日本人の時間に対する正確さや丁寧でプロフェッショナルな対応にも感動していました。それでは彼女の反応を見てみましょう。
Three culture shocks I had coming back to America after living in Japan for a few years. For one, the amount of fucking trash everywhere. I looked at a tree, regular tree, and I was like, oh wow, are those decorations? Decorations for like New Year's or something? I looked, it's all trash. How the fuck? There are also so many public trash cans. In Japan, they don't got shit. You have so many in America, yet there's trash everywhere. Number two, y'all talk so much here. Everybody loves to fucking talk. Go outside, a crackhead's either talking to you or it's a stranger being like, oh my god, nice shoes. Sometimes I'm here for it, but other times I just want to like go to a grocery store or a restaurant and just not have people talk. I really conserve my social battery. And it's so funny because you go to the grocery store, to Trader Joe's, and they're so nice. They're like, oh my god, how's your day? What's new? Full on like friendly conversation. And then you go to another grocery store and they're like, bag. And they're like so fucking judgy. I'm like, holy shit. Last culture shock. I don't know if it's just the people that I hang around with in America, but everyone plans things so last minute here. Could not imagine going up to like one of my Japanese friends and being like, okay, yeah, so we're gonna get lunch in like 30 minutes. You have 30 minutes.
Do you know you have 30 minutes? 30, yes.
My Japanese friends, it's like everybody's their own little fine dining restaurant. Like you need to book a reservation at least a month in advance or else you're not gonna fucking get in. You're not. Maybe a week in advance if you're lucky, but that's pushing it. I have a few more, so if you guys want to hear more, let me know. Anyways, that's it. Bye.
こうして見てみると、外国人たちが日本で感じていたのは、ただの便利さだけではないのかもしれません。安心して歩ける夜道、静かで清潔な街、そして人を自然に尊重する空気。そんな当たり前のように見える環境が海外の人々にはとても特別に映っているようです。皆さんはこの反応を見てどう感じましたか？ぜひコメントで感想を聞かせてください。それではまた次の動画でお会いしましょう。